actually a pretty fun map too, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
But please tell me you remember the Angel Beat cover.
Oh, for sure. That was the one I literally almost died. France did the Angel Beat cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't it Katsuri singing, or am I incorrect with that one?
I just remember, I think Kurai was the creator.
Or Kurai. Kurai might have been the mapper, it might have been Katsuri for the singer. But that was absolutely hilarious.
Gotta love those little moments of glory.
Yeah. Oh man, he needed to put a little bit more feeling into this. He could have done it.
I cannot wait till we see Izzy to recover as a warm-up pick.
Dude, all somebody has to do is ask. I will gladly sing you a cover song for a World Cup. No problem. I will give it my best. It'll be either super cringe-worthy, or some people might say it's okay.
I like how the option is it's going to be super cringy, or good to the select few people.
Oh, it depends on what the song is, really. I mean, if it's Who's Afraid of the Big Blonde, and I'm just covering Hey Ya, that's gonna be cringe. That's gonna be super cringe. And
Ori cover Hey Ya.
I don't know if he covered it. I know he mapped it. Oh man,
I need to find out if it was a cover as well.
He might have done a cover for it. I know he did put something out for the OS Idol one year. I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, we can find someone else to judge this year, and I could actually take part in the Idol as a contestant instead of being a judge.
That would be pretty cool. You've judged like all of them since the reboot.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so all the banter aside, guys, it does look like the warm-up is loaded for all the players. We should be getting right into this, and we will see how this first warm-up goes on. It looks like China's taking in CERN, Cafequino, and Philosopherum, with Kevin, Reese, and Fia on the Indonesia side. CERN and Cafequino taking Hidden. Not too surprised, in all honesty.
Oh yeah, he did cover each map, but yeah. This is pretty close so far.
Yeah, this does seem to be a shorter map, probably around the TV size. Indonesia actually having the early lead out of this. Don't really expect it to be too close to indication here, as Cafequino and CERN are, kind of rocking Hidden right now. Not sure if that's intentional or just, kind of showing off.
Well, to be fair, Cappuccino has been kind of well known for playing Hidden, even during the map pool, so...
Well, I mean, just look at the accuracy, that's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, kind of a floor mode for him at this point.
I do believe...
I think when I did a recap for one of China's past matches, I actually pointed out that he only played one map without Hidden.
Yeah. And for those asking, that is Hazelnut that provided the lovely voice to this backing track that you hear now. Okay. And that is done. Oh, even the background has her holding some hazelnuts.
That's a nice touch.
Absolute magical experience right there. I have to agree with the tournament staff.
Not something you see every day. I love the 99%, 97%, 98%, 98%, 99%, 71%.
Just dropping the
Good
bomb.
job, son. Good job. Oh yes. Koku no Sose.
Yeah, it looks like this second warm-up is going to be a little bit more on the realistic side of what we're expecting to see in this pool. This one should be pretty interesting.
USA Teikoku was so good. I got a question. What's your favorite USA Teikoku song? Not map, song.
I don't really have a preference with it, in all honesty. I mean, this might sound mean, but like when I hear songs like this, especially if it's in standard, I just look at them as like map fodder. Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. The music's good. At least it's bearable to listen to. I mean, there's some maps that I'll play that I honestly don't care about the music whatsoever. I can even turn it down for the most part if I'm just trying to get like a nasty S, like 96, 97%. Just turned off the music, played the notes.
This is a 12-star map. According to Jinjin.
Yeah, and it feels like I don't know if that can actually be considered one of the calculations with score V2 and star rating and everything like that. Well, not score V2, but just star rating in general from Mania. It seems like the end of this is a little bit more denser, and that's kind of boosting it a little bit. So I wouldn't say that it's, I wouldn't say that it's actually like that long.
You know, I think with USA Teikoku songs, I quite like Deep Sea. Which kind of speaks badly to me because that's the instrumental song, not one of the vocals.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I know, it's just... USA Teikoku has a good voice, and the song I like the most is the one without the voice.
Alright, so we're just waiting for this thing to get started.
I cannot wait to see the end of this map though.
Alright, Ray's kind of opting out to miss the warm-up here. Blacktab asking if it's like going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah, we did kind of witness the gloriousness of the Indonesian internet earlier.
Ooh. Yeah, that is not looking good for them. A 3-minute wait time. He might go ahead and opt out to just skip out on this one. It wouldn't be the first time we saw one of their members skipping out on a warm-up. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it Kevin? Yeah, wasn't it Kevin last one?
It was Kevin. He had to wait like 5 minutes. And Mocha was like, yeah, nah. We're just gonna start. I don't blame him either, but...
Uh-oh.
Are we seeing a meetup happen?
Possibly. Ooh, that's looking like some distance.
I didn't realize that Fear was over in Germany. That would explain a lot, actually. That would explain a lot. Because I remember Fear complaining about like being up at 4 AM every now and then. It's like, not 4 AM in Indonesia, what?
Yeah.
But if it's in Germany, that makes perfect sense.
Oh boy, the
Oh, it's the same background of the 7th map as well. Such a creepy looking background.
Very true. But I've seen creepier.
Oh yeah. Like the background for Mama. Just gives me the creeps.
Yeah, and with this warm-up, it does look like Ray's opted out, so there won't be really a good idea to give an overall team assessment on this map, but we will be able to look at the individual players and kind of compare accuracies here. And as you can see here, we have Cavaquinho with a 98, CERN with a 99, Fia also holding a 99 strong, Kevin a little bit on the lacking side with a 97%, and I really can't see Flossom's accuracy at the moment. 97. Okay, there we go. That break did manage for that to bump. It's around 97% at the moment.
I think if Race was playing, it would be ever slightly in Indonesia's favor, I think.
Very dependent on his accuracy, of course, but
yeah, I mean, if he's holding above 97, then yeah.
Yeah, CERN and Fia going back and forth right there, but Cavaquinho also holding a very high combo, and that is going to really help out in the long run. CERN will find that combo break. Cavaquinho still holding strong, hitting the 2K mark like it's nobody's business. And literally only a quarter of playfield visible for him at this point, too.
Now imagine if that was in Fade. Oh, there we go. But imagine if that was using Faden instead of Hidden.
Yeah, that would have been really ridiculous. I mean, these denser sections, he's having no problem maintaining combo and building combo, so definitely not an issue. Using Hidden to kind of block out on the unnecessary stuff so he can just take what he needs to see and play at face value.
I would love to see someone play like SV maps with Faden.
I feel like even if Faden helped you visually, that would still take a lot of practice. Those inverse long note section right there that Cavaquinho went through very easily, maintaining that combo. CERN also with the 1200. Fia and Kevin finding breaks around that area, but starting to build their combo back up. As we said before, it is a little bit hard to judge anything here, but Philosopher is actually at like 96%. CERN still holding that incredible 99%. Cavaquinho dropping down to 98%. Fia and Kevin are holding around 98 to 97 respectively. So with that being said, it does look like this one would have went over to China, but of course Raid's not playing in this warm-up. It's really hard to judge where their score would have been at.
Yeah, I was just looking because I took around half of what Indonesia had and then added that on, and it was still just short of China. Not by much, but it was still just short. I'd say they'll be about 50k behind.
Now that Indonesia isn't actually going up against another long note eccentric team, we might actually see some long note ban, well, at least a long note ban coming from China here. I don't know if they will. I'm pretty sure they feel confident in this map pool. But it's really just going to come down to how well they play these first maps and if they can build a lead here. If Indonesia can get that early lead, give themselves a buffer, they might be able to handle whatever China can dish out on the rest of the map pool. They know they're pretty confident in the long note picks, but outside of the long note picks, it's kind of testy waters for Indonesia. And for those that might just now be joining, Raze is still in the room and ready to play the actual map pool. He just opted to not take part in this warm-up. It is totally fine and okay. It just does make it a little bit harder for us to give you an idea of how close these teams are.
Yeah, so I'm just quickly doing something stood up. I will be like a minute or two.
Not a problem. Philosopher, I'm actually finding a fail near the end of this as it just gets absolutely ridiculous. Cavaquinho and CERN both managing to hold on. Kevin and Fia both holding as well. I was not expecting that ending. That ending was absolutely crazy. That is exactly why it went to a 12-star difficulty rating, and that alone definitely shows. I feel like the rest of it was around 6 to maybe 7, and then that ending was just like, deal with it. That being said, it does look like we are time to get into the rolls. FIA comes out strong with an 87. Is that going to be enough to topple China's roll? Oh, yes, it is going to be more than enough, as they only get 20 points.
I will allow to whistle like another 80 to 90 roll.
And it looks like China's going to ban out Cloud, so an SV pick right out of the gate gone.
I mean, I think Cloud was an obvious ban. I just wasn't sure who was going to ban it.
Oh, for sure.
Everyone bans Cloud. No one wants to play it.
And it looks like Indonesia is going to go with Angelic Party.
Oh, okay.
For their ban.
So we've got an FC map gone and a consistency pick gone. That's not too bad.
Yeah, the long note maps were not touched, so China's probably feeling pretty confident with the long notes. Indonesia will definitely try to use those to their advantage as well. And it looks like we're going to go with imprinting right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. Indonesia did pick a few consistency picks throughout the World Cup.
Yeah, this is a long note map right out of the bat.
I was going to say, China were a lot more comfortable with the semi-final consistency pick, so this might favor China a bit more.
It is possible. I feel like this is going to be a quick one here, as this is one of the shorter maps in the pool, holding a total play length of 1 minute and 54 seconds at 175 BPM. So this is a quick, decisive first point. We're just going to see who breaks it. Indonesia going out strong with a long note pick, though. That's definitely what I foresaw here. They're going to try to beat China at their strongest point. A little bit of discussion going on between the teams here. Not exactly sure if they're looking for Neo or not.
This could be quite fun actually, because China did mostly pick aliens during the quarterfinals, going for both Milky Way and Romance and Leia.
Right,
interesting
and here
how
we go.
In the quarterfinals they went for mostly long notes, and then for semifinals they went for consistency picks.
I feel like
each week they go for something different. Like they focus on different types of maps.
Yeah, it also is really dependent on in my opinion, on like what players are playing and what maps are perceived as easier, or what's going to secure a point for sure. And with this map having a shorter amount of time, you can put a lot more time investment into it, as it's shorter. Memorization is a lot easier on shorter maps as well. Out of the gate, though, accuracy-wise, China takes the dominant lead over, but it's not very far at this moment. We're looking at maybe about 1,500 points of difference. Or 15,000. Yeah, it's very small.
I imagine the hidden and the slight accuracy drop from Race will be playing a bit of a factor in that, actually.
Yeah, Ray's dropping there to 97%. Kevin holding a 98. Fia holding a 98 as well. Is not good when you have Cappuccino and CERN both holding above 99% at the moment. Kafu is going to drop into the 98% bracket, as well as Velocirum. They're going to drop into the 97, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, though, but the scores are pretty close.
It is about a 60k lead.
Yeah, I mean, Ray's tanking there a little bit, dropping accuracy down to very close to the 95% mark is really going to show the damage as China continues to keep creeping that lead further and further away. CERN actually holding a very impressive combo at the moment, hitting over the 2K mark. Cappuccino also hitting over the 1K mark. Will find a drop there in this really dense long note section. The SVs trip up everyone. Everyone's going to drop the SVs, but the score difference is just starting to climb further and further. China is just on a roll. There's not really much that's going to be able to stop them here. As we get closer to the end of the map, it is looking more and more in favor of China. And that will be it. China's going to take this first victory, 1-0 in favor of China. Ray is having a little bit of problem on Indonesia's side, dropping under the S mark, and really just not too good for them at start. We will see that FIA did hold best with China there, having around the same accuracy. Velocirum actually dropping to a 95, almost losing his S as well. Cappuccino holding a very impressive 98.26. And really, I mean, you could even see on the mark, Ray's just had a little bit of problems near the end of the map. If he was able to maintain and didn't really get lost in that section, we might have seen this go a completely other way. And they are not wasting any time. China locking in Wind God Girl super quick, ready to get this thing started, going for that second quick point kill. I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before?
We've been here before. It's not very often that we see this at the start, though.
I feel like the map that was just played in printing was used to get the first point, and then we saw Wind God Girl as a second lock-in in the Indonesia versus Philippines match. Or am I wrong? I could be completely wrong. I just feel like we've been here before.
Wind God Girl has been... Okay, so Wind God Girl was picked up first last match, and then Imprinting was the fourth pick.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't exactly the way I remember it, but that's okay. We have not been here before, folks. We have not been here before.
And then the other way around, Imprinting was first for the Thailand-Philippines match, and then Wind God Girl was fourth.
Yep.
So a nice bit of mirroring there.
And as the score trickles back and forth, China trying to maintain that lead on there. Indonesia giving them really rough run for their money in this really dense beginning section. Kevin is going to see a crazy drop, and that is going to throw it right over into China's favor. CERN and Velocirum holding strong. Velocirum actually going to find a drop there as well. That's not looking too good for them, as Kevin and Rays both get their combos up to around 200. FIA following suit. Everything is looking pretty close still here. We did see a few hiccups, and that is really going to be the name of the game here, is who can manage to maintain in these really heavy, dense sections. Cappuccino finding a drop, Velocirum as well. Rays and Kevin both finding some issues there. CERN just being a machine god at the 1500 mark in just a moment. FIA also starting to hit over the 1K, finding a drop right before getting to the 1K. CERN also dropping. Not going to be great for him. All right, and as we continue to get through this, the score lead is going more and more in favor of China. Cappuccino holding an 800 combo, bringing it sky high. Kevin and Rays really having problems in this dense section, holding combo breaking before they hit to the 100 part mark. FIA also having problems, a little bit better off than the rest of the Indonesian team, but still finding drops as CERN is holding that combo, starting to reach into the 600 mark. Cappuccino also starting to climb in combo. Velocirum right behind. Cappuccino is going to find a drop along with Kevin's and Rays. Velocirum as well. Drop City, boys! but China is still in the lead by a very considerable mark. And Cern still holding an absolutely mind-boggling 99.34% at this moment. Combo reaching back into the thousands yet again. Kevin and Raze are starting to hold their combo quite well. Fia as well. Kevin is going to find a miss. Philosopher finding a miss as well. Raze as well. We are seeing misses everywhere here. Fia is holding well. Kafakino also holding around the 800 mark, trying to bring that back up. The score is just overwhelmingly in favor of China right now. They are destroying this map set. This is absolutely terrifying. Cern is some kind of demon from another world. Wind God Girl is definitely a good song to play to just see this hitting the 2K mark like it's nobody's business. Kevin finding another break here. I mean, this is really no contest at this point. There is 25% left in this map, and China is absolutely destroying.
Yeah, this is definitely not looking good for Indonesia here.
Yeah, Raze actually falling below the S rank as well at this point, really having problems with these sections. It's just chewing them up and spitting them out. Kevin also falling below the S rank. Fia the only one holding S on their side. Philosopher actually having some issues himself, 96%. Cern still rocking 99%, just dipping in between the 20 and 30% extra mark. Kafakino also holding 98% like it's nobody's business with Hidden. The score is absolutely impossible unless we saw someone tank on China's side, which I highly doubt. This is another victory for China. Holy crap.
Definitely a good fit for China there. But I think Indonesia had quite a bit of accuracy compared to when they played it last time. Like, we're seeing like 96, 93, 93% accuracy. Last time we had like 96, 95, 95.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're probably a little bit tired. They did have to play a match earlier. It might be getting to them. Also, the fact that they're going up against China, which is one of the scariest teams in this entire tournament, is a little bit rough. I mean, I can imagine emotions are high for Indonesia and China alike. Nerves are probably wavering. But, you know, they are giving it their best. Kafakino almost getting that 1K combo max. Cern with an unbelievably impressive 2,186 combo. Philosopher also holding a 637. Kevin had a pretty decent combo of 626. And then we also saw Raze with a combo of 610 with a max combo of 969 for Fia.
So yeah, I guess with that, Indonesia will probably want to think about what they want to go for. Are they picking demons? Did I see demons getting picked in chat? No, I can't have. Okay, Fia definitely, yeah. I think Fia wants to go for demons. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I can safely say I didn't see that one coming.
What, a demons pick? I totally saw that one coming. Especially from Indonesia, they're going to try the trump card that won them a flawless victory in the last match. They're going to see if they can outlast China on a death map. This is absolute death. To anybody who has not seen Demons played yet, let me just explain one thing to you. No one survived the last time I watched it except Fia, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't it Fia that survived?
Yeah, it was Fia vs. Arc.
Yeah, and Arc went down just a little bit before Fia. This thing is HP drain 10, so it hits you harder than oh man, I had a really good joke, but I feel like it's inappropriate, so it just hits you hard. I don't even know how inappropriate that was. It hits you as hard as like finding out you get fired the next day from work. That's a pretty hard hit, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't know.
That's the safer work version. All right, this is going to be absolutely crazy, though. If we see full combos on this thing, I will literally go nuts. I'm not going to say I'm going to do anything special, because usually that's when people full combo stuff, and then I get put on the spot. Deadbeat, that is exactly what I was going to say.
Hive mind, yeah.
Like, I almost got it out, and then I'm like, wait, that might not be a good one. It's funny, but it's not good. Ooh! There is no reason to roll, but very impressive roll.
And the 59. Now, what are we waiting for? Oh, okay, there we go.
Right. MP start 5, and this one is going to be quite a quick one. I do not expect to see this match go the entirety of the song.
We've seen it twice, and both times it came down to a one-on-one. First one was Arkwin vs. Shiro. Second one was Arkwin vs. Fia. Are we going to see Fia vs. Cern this time?
Well, I mean, Fia definitely held out a little bit longer than anyone else. So, I mean, Cern is definitely seeming to be like China's MVP. But this is different. Cavaquinho is not using hidden. So, I mean, serious mode activate.
Yeah, he's paying respect to this map. That being said, there are a few nasty SVs in here. I imagine the hidden definitely wouldn't help with that.
Yeah, not to mention, like, the HP drain on this thing. The amount you get back is not nearly good. Like, as you can see, Philosopher actually only dropping once and just taking a huge blow to his life bar. And the recovery for that life bar is almost non-existent. You see him hitting Rainbow 300s completely consecutively, and his life bar just inches like the slowest snail you've ever seen in your life. And it's about to get real.
And everyone just dropped pretty much.
Yep, this is where things get absolutely ridiculous. And now we have to be on life bar watch. Philosopher's life bar very dangerously low at the moment. Keffins is starting to take a dip. Ray's also starting to see a dip. Fia holding incredibly strong. Cern actually seeing some damage as well. Philosopher very low to the bottom. Will we see a potential fail here? Philosopher's dead. He's done. It's gone. It's over. Now that
rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. Now we have Cavaquinho at half HP. Ray's and Keffin still holding their HP, but Ray's is dead. He's dead. He's so dead. Fia's just barely up there. Oh God, Cern dropped. Fia actually has more HP than Cern at the moment. Cavaquinho really low. Oh,
we're gonna get to the whole match. Are we gonna get to the whole map?
We're gonna get through the whole map, but I think this might be an actual victory for. Oh, no, it's Cern against Fia, who's going to be able to pull the higher victory. I do believe that was in favor of China, still on Cern, not by very much at all. Holy 700.
It always comes down to a one-on-one every time.
Yeah, and you can see by 1,000 points, well, 1,200 points, just barely. Cern and Fia really battling it out there, but Cern just managing to hold. Oh my God. Fia actually has a higher accuracy. So that means that combo is what? No, I'm so confused right now. Am I reading this right? I am reading this right?
Cern had more Rainbow 300s.
Yeah, he definitely has more Rainbow 300s, and it's that little bit of difference that is going to give him that victory. Holy crap. Yeah, that is like one heck of a low blow there for Fia. I mean, higher accuracy and combo overall, but just not enough Rainbow 300 ratio. That just goes to show you how much precise hits are effective in Mania's scoring. Cern being able to pull that victory out, making this 3-0 in favor of China. Very exciting match right there. Demons was definitely a treat. We actually saw it all the way through, which is fantastic.
It only took 3 tries. But it looks like Cern is opting to go for floating point. I do not remember which one this is. Floating point is one of the technical picks. Nice. Indonesia did have a nice. They did quite like their technical picks earlier on in the group stage.
Yeah.
China picked a few of them as well, but I think so far Indonesia has more experience playing them in World Cup settings. So let's see if that experience will pay off for them here.
Yeah, the Jacks are going to be really oh, they're just going to be so fun. And there are a few SVs in this that can potentially trip people up here. Fia actually going hidden, bringing out the big guns.
I'm gonna guess Cappuccino will be with Hidden again then.
Yes, he is rocking hidden as well. Might help with the density in this map. I'm not exactly sure. We will find out though. This is one of our medium length maps, so this one's about 3 minutes 20 seconds, so there's plenty of time here to build up combo. We'll see drops from Fia and Raze. Cern also finding an early miss there. Flosstrom and Cappuccino holding it really well. Flosstrom actually going to find a drop there at that hold section, which will hurt their combo a little bit, but lead still looks to be in favor of China.
I think he'll hit his accuracy more than his combo. He's down to 95. Which is definitely not good, because I believe that's, yeah, he's down to 93 now. That's definitely not good, but China's still holding on to a pretty nice lead here. But not by much. Looks to be about 40, 50,000 points. That's not too bad, actually.
Very true. I mean, the scores are still pretty close, but I mean, China is just pulling further and further away as we see these combos. The consistency of Cappuccino, Cern, and Flosstrom just really playing out here. Kevin is starting to get up into that levels of consistency along with Fia. Cern is going to find a miss, but alongside Fia, so it's really going to negate any score gain that Indonesia might have seen. Raze and Fia also finding double drops there as well. Cappuccino actually hitting over the 1,000 combo. There you go, buddy. You can't say you didn't hit 1,000 this time. As we continue to see this score go further and further, we will see a crazy long nut section. Flosstrom also will find a drop on that. Fia finding a drop as well with Kevin. Things are absolutely hectic here. Cappuccino actually holding his combo over 1,400, starting to get up to the 1,500 mark. Cern looking to kiss that 1,000 combo mark as well, as the score just continues to skyrocket in favor of China.
Yeah, I mean, Cern and Cappuccino are really doing quite well here, both of them. Well, I suppose Cappuccino did drop down to 96%, but he is holding off very strong here. Same with Cern up at 98%. Definitely showing quite a big accuracy gap here.
All right. Things are looking pretty good. We're getting into the last quarter of the map here. It does look like I have a little bit of visual problem on Fia's end for myself, so I will just continue to commentate for the screens that I can see. Cappuccino holding incredibly well. Cern hitting that 1,500 mark. Flosstrom finding a miss. Raze and Kevin both recovering from their misses before hitting around the 200 mark at the exact same time.
Okay, so we've still got Fia playing, so
yeah,
it's gonna be hard to figure out who's actually in the lead, but I have a feeling it's still China just based off the slight accuracy lead that they do have.
Yeah, that slow jam tripped everyone up though, but I mean, Cern really quick to pick back up on his combo there. These jacks are getting absolutely ridiculous. Cern not having too many issues though, managing to pull his combo further and further. And we see Kafu and Flosstrom both holding decent. Flosstrom will drop in that long note section there, and Raze and Kevin just not enough to really pull it up. Fia is trailing on my end, unfortunately, so I'm still going to call this one in favor of China just based off what I can see at the moment. I do believe it would be very hard to cover that amount of score.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a win for China there. Yep, even MP length giving it to China, so. So I guess now it is Indonesia's pick? Yeah, Indonesia's pick. What do you think they'll go for? Any idea?
Well, unfortunately, my 3 key is not working anymore, so I'm sad. But that being said, really for Indonesia, I feel like they try to go with a long note, but it's not been working. So maybe just take a chance and try something that they might not be familiar with. I mean, they might end up going with Memoria Reborn, possibly. I mean, that's a long note pick that's still there. It is a bit more on the technical side, so that might be something they don't really want to walk into on China. But I mean, really, they're in a rough spot already as it is. And I mean, China is just playing like absolute crazy. And there's Zanfang. Zanfan is actually in here, or Zhangfan, I guess, Zhangfan. And it looks like we'll actually see a sub on Indonesia's side as well. Thank you, Twitch chat, for ripping my 3 key. I was trying to give Locktab a heart, and I couldn't. He couldn't accept my love because my keyboard will not allow it. All he got was a carrot. Oh, I got it. I had to mash it. Probably need to clean under it again.
Well, you got it. That's what counts.
Yeah. Also, okay, so FIA actually didn't swap out there. They had a disconnect, so they're using Wi-Fi. And it looks like they're going with Silent Desert.
Oh, we'll get to see that one, do we?
Oh yeah, this one's actually really fun.
Yeah, this should be good. It's V-Pick. Nice.
Not only that, I mean, like, I'm gonna... The game that this comes from is an absolute gem.
What's the source?
Yee's Origin.
I think I've heard of that one.
Oh, well, I know what I'm getting you for your birthday. You can get the entire triple pack on Steam for pretty cheap, and they're really good games. I mean, if you like stuff in the vein of like Tales of Mana, well, not Tales of Mana, no, Legend of Mana, and Secret of Mana was the Super Nintendo one. If you like games like that, top-down, isometric, run-around RPGs, hack and slash, and just having, yeah, and just an absolutely amazing soundtrack.
Maybe I'll have a look at it after this. Oh, we see the flashlight.
Oh my god, Fia, what are you doing? Oh, Cappy's doing it too. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Uh-oh. It looks like we might have an issue on Fia's side here. They are trying to give a heads up, and yep, there will be an abort. The beat map did not load for Fia. Luckily, that was caught before the 30-second mark, so this will be a rematched match. No harm, no foul there.
Congratulations to everyone who wanted to know how Sam plays. You can now see his key layout.
Oh boy.
I love when you just see that mash of just keys and you're just like, yep.
Oh, dude, I would totally lose it. Like, Twitch chat is saying that Fia's on McDonald's Wi-Fi. I know that's not the case, but if anyone ever tried to play a tournament on McDonald's Wi-Fi, I would... Oh, God. I guess they're loving it. I make myself happy sometimes.
I'm just gonna go back to the corner.
Dude, I feel like someone somewhere out there got that. And if they got that, please give me a high five.
What do you mean someone out there? I imagine most of us got that.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's this is a multi-country tournament. I don't know if McDonald's sayings are the exact same in the U.S. as they are anywhere else. Like,
I imagine they would be.
What if in Australia is like, I'm hating it. And that's just it's sad because I can totally see an Australian employee just be like, I'm hating it. I hate my job.
I don't think they'll be limited to just Australia. I think they'll be limited
everywhere.
That being said, I have heard some of the best work stories from McDonald's, so I mean, there are bonuses to working there.
Oh, don't get me started, deadbeat.
Pro tip, guys, if you ever go to McDonald's at like 3 in the morning, don't piss off the employees. Just don't go there.
I think no rule of thumb in anywhere. Also, it looks like FIA's really having problems with this map, and it just don't want to go. We will abort it one more time, but I do believe if he can't get it fixed up, well, actually, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if this was his fault of his own or.
Alright, so FIA's gonna restart and hope that'll fix the issue.
Alright. Yeah. I would say, delete the map. Like Loctav's telling him that's the best thing to do. If there is a corruption in the OSU file, the best thing he can do is just.
Oh, I just saw the Zhang Fang moving to FIA's slot. I was like, oh, they're getting substitute? No, wait a minute.
No. So I feel like, if he has an error like that, the best he can do is just re-download and hope for the best.
It is a bit of a shame that Loctav said that after FIA had already gone.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that's what they're doing, obviously.
But yeah, if you're watching the stream, you know what to do.
Yeah. Just a heads up from the Academy, guys. If you ever have a problem with one of your maps not loading and you can't understand what is going on, your best option is to first try to hit F5 to refresh the maps, just in case it is caught in some kind of loading or /failed folder. It'll try to reprocess it. If it does not reprocess, the chances are you probably have gotten a corrupt file, whether it be a broken download, or maybe you canceled the download, or you got a hiccup in your internet and it made it corrupt. All that can easily be fixed by just deleting it from your library, hitting F5 to refresh, and then drag and dropping a new OSC into the window. Or if you have OS Direct, making sure that you've deleted it, make sure you delete it in the failed folder as well, just in case it did go over there. And then once you've gotten all that done, you can go ahead and re-download it through OS Direct, hitting F5 to refresh just to be safe. It'll refresh all new OSCs that have not yet been opened, and you're good to go.
And if you don't have an OS route, you should totally go get it. Like, supporter isn't actually all that much, and direct is totally worth it. And while you're there getting supporter, why not pick up a banner to support one of these great teams we have on stream for you right now?
That was a pretty seamless plug, Deadbeat. Got to give you props there. But yeah, definitely, OS Direct is literally, I think, $4 for a month, so it's not really too bad, and it gives you that in-game downloader. You're able to click on links as you go through chat. So that makes it incredibly easy, especially when you have all your friends now playing you maps and you don't know how to get a hold of it. You can, do that, and that will allow you to download those pretty quick.
I'm gonna be like the Segway master at one point.
Dude, like that wasn't a bad one. I mean, hopefully we get this fixed here. It does look like it's loading now, so we should be getting this match restarted. And as it seems, it looks like our roster is still going to consist of Cern, Zangpan, and Cavaquino, and FIA, Kevin, and Riz. Oh yeah, Sellout Master. Woo! I love OS Direct. I've had it forever. And I'll have it forever. Because I love it that much.
I don't actually think I've bought myself supporter ever.
Oh, dude,
I've had it forever, but I've gifted it to people, but I don't actually think I've bought it for myself.
Dude, I've easily spent like $150 on supporter before I even got supporter for helping out with the team. But it looks like this match is underway, guys, and we are seeing FIA play with the flashlight, Cavaquino with the flashlight. holding incredible combos. Everybody in the 500 bracket. Reyes is going to be the first to break on the Indonesia side. Zefeng, Capokina, and Cern are both holding incredibly strong. Fia and Kevin on the Indonesia side giving up a very impressive fight here, both looking to hit that 1,000 combo mark as they do. Reyes is slowly catching back up, keeping that combo decent. Zhangfang will find the first miss on China's side. Cern and Capokino holding incredibly well. And you can just tell the difference in scroll speed from Capokino to Cern, but Flashlight has a lot to do with that. You need to be able to read those sections and be able to understand where it's going to go.
Just a quick hint up, because I know there's at least one person confused about this, as to why some of the screens are black. It's one of the vision mods, Flashlight. It essentially restricts your playfield vision, making it harder to see what's actually going on.
Yes, and while some people might feel that that is not good, and you're probably wondering how is Capokino holding a 2K combo like a god, in all honesty, when you get that good at Mania, one of the things that you have to worry about is distraction, and using Flashlight kind of cuts out a lot of stuff. Then you go off mainly RL cues, and you can see what you need to play, and he is able to read all of that information in that short amount of time, decipher it, and play it properly, which is absolutely crazy when you think about it. That being said, the scores are relatively close, but the lead is jumping over to China's side.
Yeah, and you have to remember, like, the skill level that these people play at, having lists on the screen is better for them.
Yeah, I mean, when you get to the level of reading like they do, I mean, he's like literally cueing these notes in his mind and then just using the RL cues of the music to play. At least that's what I'm assuming. And that is absolutely impressive. Cern also playing very impressive, but Zhangfang just holding a 2 point. Oh my God. He's going for 3K. He's going for it. I might have jinxed him, but I don't think I can jinx him. He's going. It's going to, and there's the 3K. Reyes and Kevin both holding okay, but it's just not enough. As you can see, this score is just jumping all the way over to China's side. This one is just decisive. They are really giving it. Zhangfang finally finding a combo break with a very impressive 99.15% accuracy. Cern on top, like the Machine King that he is, 99.42% accuracy. Capokino holding a 97 now with Flashlight, which is very impressive. Capokino finding some problems here. Not exactly sure how his health bar is doing due to the Flashlight mod. I did see it dip under what we could see, but it looks like it recovered pretty quick.
I think even with that, it's probably not going to be enough. I mean, this is such a huge score lead. This is kind of China.
Yeah, and that is not good. It's because that is going to be a point on their side, and then China has the potential here to pick and finish this up. Not what you really want to get into.
Okay, so far we've seen Imprinting.
Oh, good God.
Oh, they're going Peace Breaker. Oh,
yeah, they're going to try to
them to pick it, but I didn't think they would.
They're going to try to end this out with some pizzazz.
They're going to try to end this peacefully.
Oh, no, because the name of the song's Peace Breaker. They want to break the peace. They want to crush.
This is war.
Yeah, and in all honesty, though, as bad as this is looking for Indonesia, with the match we saw last night, I'm not willing to rule anything out here. We could see a reverse climb. We could see a reverse sweep. Well, not a reverse sweep. It'll go straight to tiebreaker now. It's 5-0. And China is looking to lock this last one in. It's just, Indonesia definitely seeing a little bit exhausted, and China just, I don't see an end to their power here. I mean, the only one that might be able to give them the proper battle that they need is South Korea, and then even then, South Korea is just absolutely terrifying. So,
Philippines, Thailand during.
Oh, for sure. Fia, like, hats off to you, man. That is the way to look at it. Go for the dream. Go for the comeback. You guys can do this.
Go for the reverse sweep.
You have the ability.
Get some crush up in here.
Climb this mountain. It is not going to be an easy climb, though. Well, I mean, we'll be able to see the fastest crash at one point, even if it's just the complimentary play of it. It'll still happen.
Yeah, but like,
yeah,
it's not the same.
no, it's not. Unless like the China versus, like potentially the China versus South Korea match that might go on. Unless they go to like 5-6, and then we see it, and then we do an exhibition after that? Yeah, that's a good question, ain't it?
I don't think we do the exhibition match if the tiebreaker actually plays.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so either. That's just like, hey guys, I know your hands are tired, but let's beat them up some more.
I think the whole point of the exhibition match is to show off the tiebreaker that wasn't played.
All right, and it looks like we're going to get Peace Breaker up in here. Hopefully the pieces aren't broken too hard.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise these teams might have a fallout between each other.
Oh. I like how. Oh no, it's good, Deadbeat. I just like how initially, usually in the first button presses, Indonesia does have the overall accuracy, and then it's just like a giant wave of nope. As we see, the score was in their favor for just a brief moment, and now it is back over to China's side. Kefakino rolling with Hidden again, holding a 97% accuracy very early into the song. Zampang holding a 98. CERN with a very impressive 99. No one on Indonesia's side is anywhere close to a 99%. Fia with a 97, Kevin with a 97, and Reyes with a 95.
I still love how even through all of this, Cappuccino's just rocking with the hidden. It seems like very little likely stuff from playing with it. I think we've seen him play with that of like...
The only one was Demons, I thought.
Yeah, but like over this entire thing, like I think he might play like one map a week without hidden, and that's about it.
Yeah, Indonesia's really giving it their all here, but it's just not looking to be too good in their favor. I mean, Fia really struggling with this. Kevin also finding Reyes dropping out of the S mark. Kefakino is finding a few misses there, but their overall accuracy staying pretty consistent. This is the lowest we've seen some of their accuracies drop. CERN's still just, whatever. I'm going to 99% everything that comes my way. I don't care. I'm CERN.
Here's the thing I'm kind of looking at. They're about a third of the way through, and there's about 100k score gap.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. China is just too strong.
CERN is just demolishing this map.
Somebody get Indonesia some Milo, man. They need it. Like, it needs to be done. China's just going absolutely, like, ham. And CERN is just, oh my goodness. Like, we've seen so many people struggle on this during this week, and CERN's just eating it alive. And I'm not talking about overall accuracy. A lot of people have had decent accuracy on it. But look at this combo. I mean, this guy is not dropped. And if he has dropped, it's been maybe once.
Oh my god. So outside of this match, the highest accuracy went to the Philippines, which was 96.09.
Yeah, that is absolutely scary. Like,
so I think it's been a little bit better than that.
Yeah, and I mean, CERN will find a little bit of a accuracy decrease, but that combo continues to climb. I feel like at this point, he's just on fire. No one's going to stop him as he climbs over the 4K mark like it's nobody's business, outshining every one of the other players in this one. He will find a miss at that 4K mark, but that's so damn impressive, you really can't get mad at him. Like, that drop was guaranteed to happen at some point, but he waited out till almost 75% of the song.
I feel like I could just watch CERN the entire way through this. It's just so mesmerizing. Just occasionally 98%.
Yeah, Indonesia really gave it their all here, but I mean, you could just see the damage being done. Ray's really having problems in the denser sections, 93%. Kevin also seeming to struggle to keep combo up in these dense sections, 94%. Thea, which is their strongest team player at the moment with a 95%, just not able to carry the weight, and it doesn't really matter at this time. We're almost 200,000 points of difference between these two teams. Possibly even more at this point as the score continues to just skyrocket in China's favor. CERN holding a 98.45%. Kefakino starting to fall into the 95% bracket. Same with Zanfang. But CERN just so many leagues above every other player right now in terms of holding combo, accuracy, everything. Just a machine.
I really wish Halogen was here to see China triple ace this.
But that's what it's looking like it's going to happen, too. I mean, there's a little bit of song left, but outside of a crazy tank, Zafang looking a little bit lower. Ray's actually going to find a fail. Thea going to find a fail. And I do believe it was a triple fail on Indonesia's side, so China is going to win this one by destruction. Not even going to see a full finish of the map. That is so unfortunate, but for China, that is great news. They're going to win this 6-0. They are going to the grand finals. They are going to battle South Korea. It is going to be one hell of a match next week. I cannot wait. I am extremely excited.
Yeah, that would. I'm kind of sad that the map didn't end because I really wanted to see that triple ace rank. That would have been glorious.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely crazy. But with all being said here, China is going to win that 6-0 in favor. They will be going to the grand finals. And give a huge round of applause, guys, for our third place Mania World Cup finalists, Indonesia. They definitely deserve their spot here. They fought long and hard against the Philippines and managed to secure that third place spot. Definitely give them a heads up. Show them all your support. They worked incredibly hard to get here, and now they are at that third place podium.
I mean, third place is definitely something to be happy about. I mean, like, even going into this match, you were pretty much guaranteed the top 3 positions. So, I mean, I don't know about Indonesia, but I'll be feeling pretty good about third place.
Oh, absolutely. So definitely give them a round of applause. They did incredibly well. But that being said, guys, there will be no recap today. You guys have seen the action. Everything went down in just a little bit of time. But remember, next week we will be going through the grand finals. It is the final battle, the bout to see. We are going to see China go up against South Korea. Both of these teams are absolute monsters. Be ready for one hell of a match. Remember, the times will be posted onto the wiki, and we'll definitely let you know about those when they are available. Remember, guys, Rhythm is only a click away, and we will see you really soon for the grand finals of the 2017 7K tournament. I'm hype, you hype, but yes, it's over. We love you. Goodbye.